All right, guys, welcome to the Deal Finders Facebook group. And this is going to be your welcome video. I'm going to go through a couple of things. This is titled Make the Most of Live Events because we are seeing a lot of live events in our market and other markets across the country. And the question was asked to me of why? Why are there so many live events? And well, I'm going to tell you because they're powerful. They're powerful for a couple of reasons, but they're only powerful if you go to those live events with the right mindset, the right mode. Like, what are you going to do while you're there? You can't just show up willy nilly, sit in the back of the room, and expect it to be a powerful event for your business, right? So, I thought I'd jump in here and tell you because we've been hosting live events for now 5, 6 years, actually 6 or 7 years. And for real estate, right? I was doing live events for other stuff, hospitality before that. But we know what it takes to get something out of these live events. And so I want to give that to you. And now that you're in our Facebook group, the Deal Finders Facebook group, I want to make sure that you use these tips for our group. Okay. And when you come to live events, use this. If you're not able to do live events, guess what, y'all? This also works for virtual. Okay. So make the same, adjust these tips for virtual. So groups, anything that's online, if you're LinkedIn, social media like Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. So do the same. Meetup.com, that's one that's right here. All right. So take advantage of this opportunity to write some notes and listen. Let me know if I can help you with a little bit more. I'll give you how to do that later. Okay. So what is Deal Finders? What is the Deal Finders group? This is kind of who we are. We do have in our local market the most active and engaged Facebook group. Now, Facebook group is great, but I'm telling you, these live events is where the magic happens. Every live event, we get some good stuff out of it. So make sure you try to attend those. Right here, we do have a podcast as well, but the meetup.com, y'all, if you're not on that, check that out for wherever your local market is. If it's not here, you want to be tuned in, plugged in to meetup.com because they are really good at putting out their local events. So where you can go to live events. We have a great calendar on there as well. So we are Deal Finders Live, Deal Finders Club. You'll find us there. Okay. So let me just go through that. And we're talking about live events. This is what some of our live events look like. Just some quick pics of those. Um, we do host a ton of live events, literally about once a week. We have something going on. You want to make sure that you're plugged in, get this calendar, put it into your calendar, however you do that, so you don't miss those opportunities. Okay. Now, I'll go back to if you're in a different group, do the same. You want to make sure that you're plugged in so that you can get the most out of it. All right. So for our group, for Deal Finders Live, now that you're here, this is you may be first time hearing of this. So let me run through this for you. If you've found this group and you've been to one of our other live meetups, you've heard this before. But if you're brand new, pay close attention. All right. So what should you expect from us? We are here to help you connect, learn, and build businesses. All right. So first, it starts with that connection piece. That's really what we're going to talk about right here in the beginning, which is bringing people together, right? So a lot of it, and so the question that got me to do this video is why are there so many live events? Well, it's because we need connection, and real estate has been one of those businesses and industries that's been very profitable for a lot of people, but it's been very closed knit. Like people just didn't talk about it. They didn't help each other for years. Uh, I talk to the old landlords, the old flippers. I say old, like they've been doing it for a long time, not necessarily age, guys. But they all say the same thing. Like we didn't have groups like this, like yours, Andrew, to help us get together, learn things, skip over the mistakes, learn from other mistakes, and make connections to save money. Sometimes do deals together. This industry just wasn't doing that, and so now we are. The reason we are is because we see that it's powerful for especially y'all if you're just getting started. All right, getting connected is number one. Okay, we actually get most of our, I'd say most of, we get about a third of our deals from connections, right? Referrals and like JV deals, partnership deals, and stuff like that. So get connected, get connected, get connected. All right. Yes, you can also learn. If you're here with the Deal Finders Club, you are going to learn, or Deal Finders Live, you're going to learn. I usually teach. We also have other teachers. We have partners that'll come and teach. on different topics to help you become a local house buyer, right? How do you get your first, second, third deal? We're going to teach you that. How do you scale a business? That's the next level, and you can learn that too. All right. And so that's where we start talking about building. Okay. So we have different, everybody's in a different place in their business. 0 deals, just starting, to, I've done 50 deals. Now I want to build a huge business, right? So everybody's in a different place. We want you to know what your next step is. All right. So that's what Deal Finders Live is about. Find your space and find your next step and let us know how we can help you. All right. So this is it, right? This is the connection. This is getting together, sitting around a room with people, networking, talking about deals, talking about what you need, talking about what you got going on. Okay. So here's the 5 tips. All right. So I want to give you 5 tips. I said that I would give 5 tips for using these live events to your benefit, right? So this week, I think we had 5 or 6 in our local market. They just keep coming out of the blue from all over the place, right? Different countries, different states and cities, and I see them in my Facebook feed of, "Hey, come to New York for this meetup." I'm like, "What? Why am I doing that?" So, but there's a reason for it, and it's because it works and it's powerful. But it's only powerful if you go to it with a mission, with a plan, with a vision of what you want to get out of it. So that's what these 5 tips are going to be. Number one, you must prepare for the event. Okay. Research what's coming up. Research the reason you're there. Like, what are they talking about? You want to know that. There might be some events, and I'm not going to lie, there are many events that you might just want to go to the beginning of the event to get the networking in, get to talk to people, and then you're out because the topic is nothing, has nothing to do with you, and you don't need to learn, why the color is blue outside, right? Whatever. You don't need to learn something that's totally separate from what you're doing. But the networking might be powerful. All right. So define your goals. What your investment goals? What are you looking for? Rentals, flips. If you're looking for apartments and the topic is single family houses, you might go just to meet people and then leave because it's really not going to be valuable for your business. All right. Prepare specific questions before you go, especially if the speaker's on topic. Like if they're talking about stuff that you're interested in, know what questions you want answered. All right. Always engage. Always engage. Always engage. Don't sit in the back of the room and stay quiet, cross your hands, and just like look. It's not going to help you. Engage with someone there. Ideally, engage with me if you're coming to Deal Finders Live. I want to engage with you. I want to talk with you. I want to know where you're at. Engage with our team. See how we can help you. If you're not at, if you can't engage with me, you engage with the guy you're sitting next to. All right. So actively engage. I want to talk to you. I want to see what you're up to when you come to our events. All right. Effective networking. And this is something you can Google. There's lots of books on this. I'm going to give you just the quick tips. Okay. Effective networking is active networking. Okay. Have an elevator pitch. When you come and engage with me and you're like, "Hey, just first time here. I want to just say, hey, and we're friends on Facebook now. Tell me what you're all about. I want to know, and I want to know how I can help you. But you want to be able to tell me so that I remember. So give me that elevator pitch. Tell me what it's about. Tell me what you're doing. You want to show interest in others. How do you do that? You ask questions and listen. If you are new to a live event, and you run up on somebody that's been there 5 or 6 times, ask them everything under the sun. Get to know what it's all about. Get to know who to talk to, who to connect with. You want to be the one asking questions. And I tell you right now, it might be hard sometimes. We want to talk about ourselves, but when you start asking questions, you'll learn twice as much. All right. So ask questions, ask questions. Did I mention ask questions? And listen to what they have to say. All right. Write down notes if you have to. Listen to what they have to say. All right, y'all, when you come to our events, when you come to Deal Finders Live, learn from the speakers. Yes, I will be one of those speakers most of the time because that's what I'm there. I love to teach. The reason I started teaching this stuff is because I feel like God gave me a knack for teaching, and so I enjoy it, and I get energy from it. So, but take notes during the presentation when it's relevant for you. If it's a little far advanced, like flip the page and say, I'll do this in a few years. But write down the notes, okay? Go ahead and take notes, but you don't have to do it today if it's talking 50 units and you're just on one. But write the notes so that you can start going back to that. Anytime there's Q&A, participate. Participate, y'all. When you're at a live event and you're the one asking questions and speaking up, people notice. You start to build your network. People want to talk to you. You become the one that they want to talk to. So do it. Get out there and ask questions and participate. All right. Approach the speakers after for follow up for sure. Absolutely. Sometimes it gets crowded. I know at our events, especially this last one, it was packed. It was jam packed. Y'all, and a bunch of people wanted to talk to me, and I know we can't talk to everybody. That's why I say, hey, try to talk to me, but talk to our team. But I usually I'm there. I'm like, hey, I'll stay around. And we'll talk to everybody if we can. But yeah, do that. Engage with the speakers. Okay. Apply the insights to your investments. That's a big piece. Apply. Don't just leave there and say, "Oh, these are fun notes," and throw the book, in your book bag and never look at it, or throw it in your desk drawer and never look at it again. Apply what you learned. All right. Take some action. That's what that is. Just get out there and take some action with what you learn. And this is a fun one. And you probably heard this before. Proximity is power. Be next to the top 5 people you're with is who you are. Go get close to the people that are doing big deals or whatever. Y'all, proximity is only power if you do take action. If you learn from those people that you're hanging out with. But it's also pretty cool for social media. Proximity is actually powerful in social media because when you get in here, when you're in this Facebook group, your proximity is to this group that is doing deals, and you can actively engage in here and you can participate. Okay. Proximity is power in social media with people that have other connections, right? So connect through this group right here, be a participant, get involved, let people know you're here because this actually can be powerful. All right. Number four, collaborate with others. All right. You want to identify the potential partners that are in the room. All right. There might be people right there sitting next to you that can be, that could potentially help you in your business, as in like y'all could do deals together. You could work together. So, identify those potential people. Don't necessarily partner right now, but I'm going to give you a little tip here in a second about who to partner with, but, explore those joint deals. Be careful of those. I'll tell you in a sec. You want to leverage complementary skills. All right. You've heard yin and yang, right? You've heard that you've got to be, one person's got to be hard and tough, and the other one's got to be soft and kind of like easy going. In real estate, one person needs money, the other person needs time to do the work. Or one person should know how to do construction, the other person should know how to negotiate and get deals, right? So that's where you want to look for those potential partners in our group, right? When you come to our live events, this is one of the things when people call, when we get a call with me, a lot of the time it's new folks that are thinking of partnering with other new folks. And I'll show you in a second. If you do want to get a call, like we can go over your strategies and your first, we'll see what's your next step, right? We want to find out where you are and what's your next step. And a lot of the conversations I have is people are thinking of, should I partner with this person, this guy, this gal, whatever. And it's kind of hard because we want to encourage the partnerships, but I can't encourage newbies, new folks partnering with new folks when when they don't have complementary skills. They have the same skills. So this is really big, and I'm sorry I'm harping on it, but when you have a new person and you don't have any money and you have no time, and you try to partner with somebody else that has no money and no time and no experience, y'all together are just two people with no experience, no money, no time. You're really not going to go any farther. You're probably going to hold each other back because you're going to be looking at the other one. Hey, can you do that? No, I can't do it. Can you do that? No. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. So look for somebody with complementary skills. Again, I can help you with that. We like to try to put the right partnerships in play. Two new investors, like I said here, like you gotta bring something to the table. You both can't have the same stuff. All right. Post-event follow-up. And this is probably the most sneaky tip that I'm going to give. Nobody does this. Nobody. You want to make an impression. You want to make a splash when you come to our live events, do some follow up. Follow up with the people you met. When you get business cards, you got phone numbers, emails, call them, text them, shoot them an email, say, hey, I enjoyed meeting you. It was amazing. Didn't you enjoy how, Andrew talked about wholesaling or whatever it was? That was great. Love to catch up sometime. Thanks for hanging out. Right? Do the same thing for anybody you meet. And you can do it through the Facebook group, right? You could tag them in Facebook, kind of highlight them a little bit. Awesome. Shoot them a DM, whatever that is. Share some resources that you learned. Okay. Uh, in your meetings, any of those events that you go to, like, share something. If there was a topic or something that came out of it and there was a question, like, share that stuff in the group so that it then helps you connect with others. Okay. Build the network and nurture the network. You just, every time you come to one of our live events, you don't want to just meet somebody and then not see them again until the next live event, right? Connect, get to know each other, talk a little bit, send messages. You can do it on Facebook or on, text or email, whatever. I encourage y'all to do it right here in this group. We love that in the encouragement and the cheerleading inside the Facebook group, because it helps people that are on the sidelines get off the sidelines. It helps people that are a little afraid to get out there and take some action in real estate. It helps them do that when there's some encouragement. All right. So bring the live connections to the virtual world. And that's what I was just talking about. Just when you meet somebody in person, let them know, say, hey, give them a shout out on social. It's really cool when you can make those connections. All right. So this is y'all that have come to a lot of our events. You see this, I talk about it all the time. Don't show up without an agenda. I want you to know why you're there. Okay. When you go to any live event, know why you're there. Run through those 5 tips, right? Go back, take some notes if you need to. Use this as your guide for going to live events or attending virtual. Okay. So next time one pops up in your feed and you're like, oh my gosh, there's another real estate event going on in my town, go back to this, read or watch this, take these notes, and go with purpose. All right. Use that live event to build your business a little further, move you to that next step. If you go to 15 live events, but you don't do anything on purpose, every event will feel like it's great, it's new, you're energized, but none of them will move your business forward. All right. So I want you to be able to take that next step. Right. I asked you, yeah, we always want to know what's your next step. How can we help you get to that next step? Everybody's journey is a little different. I don't know where you are, but I'd love to. So if you want to connect, in this QR code, you can go to this email, whatever the website address down here below, or just send a message, or in Facebook group. Hopefully you're watching this, we're already Facebook friends. If not, go request me, and we can just shoot me a DM there. But we can chat for 15 minutes or so, really just to see where you are, and then I can kind of point you to that next step. We might have some training for you. I might have a live event coming. There might be another live event in town that you need to go participate in. So let me know where you are. Let me know how I can help you. This is the best group to be in when you're here on purpose. All right. So don't just sit back and watch. Get involved, participate, and I love to see you at our next live event. I'll see you soon, and go out there and be a deal finder. See you soon. Bye.